question.
Mhm.
How did since all three of you guys went at the same time, how did the other people at the dorms treat taking out the trash?
Oh, brother. So I feel like some of them cared, but like I feel like a lot of them just like they did not care. They did not
Yeah,
care.
Yeah.
okay. So I because the moment like they explained it to us as well, and they were like, listen, don't take out the trash during the nighttime, do it like early in the morning, yada yada yada. And I was doing that, and it took me like maybe like a few weeks to get used um to how they recycled. And
Yeah.
then after a while, I was like, oh, this is so efficient. Like it makes sense.
Yeah. It does make
And
sense.
then I
Yeah.
think halfway through the semester, I was like, wait, I don't have to like I can just take out what is it? English is a hard language. I was like, I can just take out the non like garbage stuff during the night because no rodents are going to go through like cartons and stuff. I can do that, but I just can't take out the actual trash until the morning. So I was doing that, but it didn't really matter
Hmm.
because because I felt bad for one of the students because there's always someone um who cleans the trash stuff and if
Hmm.
there's any like garbage. And
Yeah.
I remember feeling really bad. I forgot her name, but she was living in the dorms, and I remembered like waking up and like heading to school, and I was seeing her like no, it was coming back. I was coming back from school, and she was cleaning up the trash, and like, oh, I feel bad, but I know it's not
Yeah.
me.
Yeah. Usually, I feel like the reason why they say not to leave trash at night is because the animals, like the
Yeah, it's the
crows and
animals.
everything, they just take it out. And I remember there was like one time that happened. I don't remember what season it was. I think it was like late May or something. And there was like just a bunch of food in the floor. And I was like, ooh, this
Yeah,
looks
I felt
really
really
bad.
bad
This looks really bad. Yeah.
Guys, do not
because the
underestimate those
thing
crows.
because the
Yeah.
thing that
Guys,
was happening was that I was when I first started like taking out the trash like at like 5 or 6 in the morning, all the trash was already there. So people had clearly like put it in overnight and it was like a mess. It was bad. And I'm like, oh no.
Now that I think about it, I hated waking up early in the morning to take out the trash. I
yeah, I
hated
hated
it.
Yeah.
that.
I remember that now. I'm like, damn, that really sucked.
Yeah. I found a solution where it was just like I just take it out before going to school because they picked it up at 8, but my
Yeah.
class was at 9. So I was usually ready by 7:30 because me and my friend would go around like 8:30 to Tenri. So as long as I was like somewhat ready, I could just throw something really quick and like quickly take out the trash.
Oh, I get that. Literally, I think I remember setting up an alarm because most of my classes, I only had one class that was at 9 o'clock on one day. So, and usually I didn't really have to throw anything out because it was like a cardboard day or something like that.
Mm.
And I remember I had to set my alarm specifically for like 8 o'clock to wake up and throw the trash out and then going back to sleep. And I hated especially in the summer, I hated going out
It
to
was so
throw stuff
bad.
because there was so much bees. And I don't know what it is for me. I do not like bees. I have like this phobia of them. I don't know why. Like I'm genuinely afraid of them. Like in general, I hate them. So every time I go outside, I would take an umbrella and like I would like protect myself in the umbrella while taking out the trash and half asleep. That was so bad. I hated that. It was so bad. Ugh, I can't.
Natalie.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have a question. I have a question for everyone. What's like the scariest thing you've experienced in Japan, or like the spookiest thing?
I
Mm.
You ever
think it
been
was
at?
I
I'm
got
saying you ever
one.
been at a Tenri at nighttime and there's no one around?
yep, I have. That was
Hmm.
that's also really scary, yeah. For me, I would say I had like not even I don't know if it was a stalker or not, but it felt like I did.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. And I talked with Alex and I think it was you and
And
Carlos.
Carlos.
Yeah, about it because I was
Wasn't it
like so
the
I had tears in my eyes. I was like there's like
wasn't it
this
like a
random
Tenri
dog
Kyo
that
guy or
followed me home.
something? I think
What
he came
happened?
to wasn't it like a Tenri Kyo guy or something?
I don't know. I
'Cause
honestly don't know.
I remember one time like some old guy some like old like bald guy came to like I was in Carlos's dorm, and like he knocked on the door, and
Mm.
then he was like he was like he used like his phone to like translate to us, even though I didn't really need him to do that. I just never really revealed that I could like speak Japanese
Mm.
to him. But like
Yeah.
he was like trying to put like Tenri kills, like he was like I wish you all happiness and stuff like that.
Oh my
Like really
gosh,
weird.
then that might have been him. Because the thing is that I was walking with my friend, right? And we
Yeah.
were eating crepes while like, and usually in New York, especially for like us girls, we always have to like look back to make sure that nobody's following us or like nobody weird is nearby us. And literally, I didn't do that in Japan because I'm like, I wasn't really worried about that at all. It was like mad safe. And even
Mhm.
after that incident was still pretty safe. So, I could have gotten the situation wrong, but the weird thing was after me and my friend part, I went into like reminder. I'm reminding y'all, I was the only one who lived on that side of the floor. So there was nobody going near that area except me. And I didn't see that guy at all. Like I didn't see him like going like while going into my building or nothing. He just appeared from behind me as I was taking out my key to open my
I'm not gonna lie,
apartment,
that's
and
diabolical.
he was like, "Hey, do you speak Japanese?" And I'm like, no. And I got so scared because like I didn't know what to say. And then he pulled out his phone and started doing the same thing that you said.
Yeah, it was a
And then he
Tenri
left
Kyo
like this
guy.
really creepy smile, and I was like, "Ah,
Yeah, it was a
thank
Tenri Kyo guy,
you."
I think.
It
Because he
was
was,
so
I think he was just trying to like preach Tenri Kyo to you, because he did
yeah,
that to
I
me and
think so
Carlos.
too. But that was so scary because I did not see this guy at all, and he just appeared behind me all of a
Tenri
sudden
Kyo
like a
stalker.
ghost. It was freaky. It was
Tenri
scary.
stalker.
Do you guys ever get like a what is it? What is it called? Jehovah Witness? Or how do you say it?
Oh
In
yes, yes,
I've
Japan,
never
yes,
gotten
that
yes,
never
them.
happened to
I've
me.
yes. That
never
happened to
gotten
me.
them.
Oh,
Why am
Alex,
I getting
didn't
the cultist?
didn't you tell me that like they brought like a girl or something to like sell it?
Yeah, yeah, like
What?
this super like cute middle school girl. She just I think she was middle school, but she was like this super cute girl
Mm.
dressing up, and she knocked on my door and she was like speaking to me in Japanese, and
What the
she didn't say
hell?
much, but she gave me like the Jehovah Witness card that they give to everyone
Mm-hmm.
for me to go and learn
What are the
myself.
Jehovah Witnesses doing in Tenri? What the
They
heck?
were
I
in
don't know.
Nara too. They were in Nara too. I remember I experienced that same thing, but I'll let Alexander finish his story.
No, yeah. So like I was just like, whoa, like so this is how they get people to believe in Jehovah Witness. They just send these super cute
Yeah.
girls to convince you.
For me,
I think the
the
only thing.
Jehovah's Witness that approached me was when I was sitting in front of a Starbucks with two of my Japanese friends, and we were like drinking like like the frappuccinos and stuff like that, having a good time. And
Yeah,
then this guy from across the other side, he was like, "Oh wow, I really like your smile," and
that
I'm like,
is
"Thank
interesting.
you." And he's
Is
like,
that Riz?
"So." Do you know about like Jehovah's Witness? And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm Christian. I don't really like follow any other religion or want to follow any religion. And then he tried to like continue because he spoke English. So he tried to like convince me to go to their church. And he gave me their card with an address in it. He said, please come by. Please come by. We would really love to have you. I'm
I
like, girl,
wish they would have ran up on me for real.
I'm Christian. I can't just come to you and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna change. Like that doesn't work like that, bestie.
No, for real.
But
If they would
yeah.
have ran up on me, I feel like we would have had like a 2 hour long discussion. Like
Yeah,
genuinely.
but he was a very nice
Mm.
person though. So I'm not it wasn't a very creepy like,
Oh,
encounter.
so
He
so
was
it
very
wasn't
nice.
the Tenri Kill guy
No,
creepy
it
this
was
time.
not
It
him.
was
It was not him. It was a completely different guy. He was very sweet.
oh,
So,
I
yeah.
that reminds me, like when the Tenri Kyo dude came to Carlos's dorm, I remember he was like, I think Carlos was like trying to block him off from like getting in the dorm. Like I think he wanted to come in.
What? That's actually crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So let's just dive in a little bit about like more about food because I kind of want to know what were your favorite dishes. Like
Iran.
I think I know Dylan's, but
Iran.
I want to know everybody else's like, preference when it comes to like Japanese cuisine.
So my preference has changed
Mm.
since I first went there as a student and I was
Okay,
like
tell us
kept coming
both.
back.
Mm,
So my preference sort of has changed and I sort of found like some of my favorite foods, which may be a little different from what it was at first.
mm-hmm.
And to me, like some of my favorite foods in Japan back then, it was I guess like a tonkatsu bowl.
Oh yeah,
Oh, tonkatsu bowl is
Yeah.
tonkatsu
good.
is fire.
Yeah. I also enjoy like katsu kare, katsu in general. Anything with katsu on it, I love.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I agree. Yeah,
Yeah,
katsu's
I
good.
still do. Yeah, I still do enjoy it. But I think I sort of like found more foods that I enjoy even more now. But I still go back to katsu every now and then. And
Yeah.
some of my favorite foods now are like sushi. I'm crazy about sushi. Like
Mm.
the quality of sushi you find in Japan for the fries is unseen anywhere else in the
Oh my
world.
God,
I
yeah.
agree,
Yeah.
yeah.
And yeah, the other now like my favorite one of my favorite foods or desserts, call it I don't know what you want to call this, yaki imo. And this is
Yaki.
like yeah, it's like satsumaimo. They bake it in the stone. It's basically a stone baked satsumaimo, which is like a sweet Japanese sweet potato. It's it,
Ooh.
it's yellow inside. It's
Mhm,
so
mhm.
fluffy, it's sweet and tender. It's just such an amazing this. I think I like to think of as a dessert, but you can eat it at any time because it's a sweet, but it's also really filling. And I think that has to be like one of my favorite Japanese foods is like stone baked sweet potatoes or
Mm.
yakimo.
That reminds me of the class we had, Alex, when we had to like cook food.
I'm
Oh,
taking that class right now, actually.
What's the food that what's one of them? I forgot what it was called. It was like
Nikujaga.
nikujaga. I remember
Yeah,
we
I
had to
made
make
it
that.
yesterday for my
Uh,
presentation on Tuesday.
coincidence. Coincidence.
Coincidence.
Oh, and Alex, I had the did I ever show you I think maybe Yoki sent it to you when we were on the bullet train. I had Ekiben.
oh yeah,
Ooh,
yeah.
you had an
You
Ekiben?
showed it to me. Yeah,
How is the
actually,
Ekiben? I always wanted to try it, but I never had the
It's
chance
good.
to.
It's pretty good to be honest. And it comes with a little bento box. And the bullet train was pretty cool. Like you can see how fast it goes when you look out. And we got to see Mount Fuji in like the
Wow,
view.
that's so
Oh,
cool.
I want to
Dang.
go next time.
I really want to go. Oh.
I didn't have a chance to try the ekiben, but when I was in Hokkaido, like I remember seeing an ekiben shop at the station. I was like, oh, I want to get it, but
Yeah, it
it
reminded
wasn't.
me of our class.
Yeah, I still want to try. When I go back, I might make it a point to get a ekiben, maybe from Kyoto or somewhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's something I'm looking forward to.
Ekibens look very interesting because they have like multiple different things. You know, actually, I
Yeah.
was searching up like doing a research project on Ekibens, like last month, and there was one Ekiben I found that was like in Shin Osaka Station where it was like 21,000 yen, and it was like a yakitori like bento, and I was like, damn, nobody's gonna spend this much on a bento box. Like that's like basically almost $200 for a bento.
Huh?
Absolutely not. So yeah, it's crazy.
Oh, also Alex, when I was in Japan in January, I got to see Minato Mirai. It was so beautiful. Like it actually looked like it was like it shouldn't exist.
Oh, I went to Minato Mirai, bro. Like
It was so nice.
it's stunning, bro. By the way, Minato Mirai is like a popular city in Yokohama.
Yokohama, yeah.
Ooh,
It's
it's
like really
pretty.
aesthetic.
It
You
looks
yeah.
like it's like from a game or something.
Tashana, what about you? What was your favorite thing in Japan
Mm,
to eat?
that's so hard.
Like just name like maybe like two or three things.
I think I okay, so like favorite Japanese snack, like go to, it was definitely like onigiri. That was like the consistent snack that I would go to constantly.
I
Onigiris
forgot
are
about
really
And
good
like
for
desserts and
you.
it was
snacks.
so good. Like I think for like any class snack, it was onigiri with the karagepo.
Mm-mm. Oh, that's good.
And then like for I don't know, like dinner stuff, I
Mhm.
don't remember what it was called, but it was one of the Sekai coffee foods where it had like it looked kind of like a lasagna. I don't remember I don't remember what it's called. Yeah, the other one was the the really fluffy pancakes that Sekai coffee
Oh,
had. Oh
souffle
my God,
pancakes are so good.
they were so good. Oh my God.
I
Those were
agree.
like my favorite like comfort foods. Oh my, and the sake coffee fries are no joke. Oh my God.
Ooh, interesting. Yeah, souffle pancakes are on top. I agree.
They're so good. I thought it was really funny because my when I met with my friend when I first got to Japan, she took me to the I forgot what it's called, the sushi roll place.
Oh, I
And
forgot what it's called too.
I
Dang, it's been a
know,
while. It's next to
but
Don
yeah, yeah,
Quixote,
yeah,
sorry. Don Quixote,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Don
It's
Don
Hamazushi.
Donkey
Hamazushi.
Don
She took me to Hamazushi.
Quixote.
Oh,
Yeah.
I miss
She
it.
took
Speaking
me
of,
she took me to
uh-huh.
Hamazushi, and she, out of all the like foods, she ordered like fries the most, and I'm like, "Oh." And
The
I
fries were
was
good.
trying a lot of like Japanese foods because I didn't want to seem like stingy American who doesn't like seafood. And then I was like, "Oh, you really like fries?" And she's like, "Yeah, it's my favorite." Like
Period.
I'm doing this for nothing.
But their fries are really good. I feel like that was
Oh my
my
God,
hangout
yeah.
spot for like everything. Like even after we were finished with classes, me and my whole entire class, we went to Hamazushi and we just like
Oh, found it.
basically celebrated the end of the semester there. It was fun.
Remember the ice cream sandwiches, Alex, that I put everyone onto?
Ah, I
Oh,
remember.
trust, I tried every single ice cream flavor in the 7-Elevens and the Family Marts,
Yeah.
every single
Yo, this
one.
dude Carlos used to be a fiend for 7-Eleven. This man used to like message me at like almost like 11 p.m. or like 12 a.m. We used to just go out and get 7-Eleven together and then just come back.
Oh, that's so nice. Speaking of which, Dylan, what was your favorite like type of food to eat?
Giron. There
Yeah,
you go.
I know.
Yep.
Dylan would invite me all the time to eat gyudon. What was the
Matsuya.
Matsuya, yeah,
Matsuya?
that curry
Do
place.
you get to go back to Matsuya? You saw how much it changed, right?
I mean, it wasn't that different, I don't think. Like it wasn't
No,
like the interior wasn't that different, no.
the interior wasn't different, but like it looks like different model. Like the machines outside, the
Probably the
dishes like are not
machines.
the dishes are not the same, bro.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Wow.
I think it varies, but like, oh, one of the dishes, I forgot. It was like some like it was like it wasn't gyudon, but it was some different type of like beef, and I really like that one too. Like I still have the Matsuya app on my phone. I remember when I came back from Japan, since I went there like so much. I had like gold or something, like
Oh
the
my God.
Matsuya gold or something.
Period. You were like a premium member then,
Yeah,
You have
basically.
to remember.
I still have the I get notifications sometimes on my phone from the Matsuya app, and it's just in Japanese.
Oh, it's so nice. I actually kind of had like a little point card thing too. But it wasn't for any restaurant. It was actually for the bakeries. 'Cause like I believe every Monday, I would go to one of the bakeries a little bit more deeper into Tenri. And no, wait, it's not deeper. It's like past the train station, like where there's like little tiny stores and stuff like that. I went to one bakery and there was every day there was this lady who's like, "Oh my gosh, the girl with the good outfits, she came again." And I'm like, "Yeah, I did." So I would buy a bunch of bread from them and everything, and every single one of their bread is so good. Like that's the one thing I really miss about Japan, the bakeries. Oh, I miss it so much. I used to go there all the time.
Natalie, some of your friends went to Korea, right?
Yes.
I actually went to visit Korea and wow.
You went to Korea?
Yeah, I went to Korea. I went to South Korea. I went to Seoul and Busan.
What? Why didn't you say
Yeah.
anything?
He's a low
That's
key guy.
awesome.
He be making moves in silence.
Right? Wow, how was it?
I was very surprised because Korean people are very different from Japanese
Oh, very different,
and
yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
and being so in made me feel like I was a little back in New York just with
Yeah.
Korean people. Korean people are totally different from Japanese people, and the environment feels very different. I didn't like so much. It felt like it was sort of a little bit like New York, kind of
Um,
reminiscent of New York. Uh, but Busan, I like Busan so much.
yeah,
Busan
because
is
Busan is the
You went on the
nicer.
countryside, isn't
train.
it?
You went on the train to Busan.
Yeah, I took the train from Seoul to
You went
Busan.
on the
Yeah,
train to Busan.
Oh, shoot, he actually
and,
was. He was in the
and
movie.
Dylan,
Compared to like the countryside in Korea and compared to the countryside in Japan, is there any major differences?
I mean, I don't know. I only know about Busan specifically because I went to a lot of places, countryside in Japan,
Hmm.
and it's usually different. It's totally different.
Hmm.
So like a lot of places, a lot of countryside places in Japan are like more. Maybe also like I'm a little biased towards Busan because I went to many times to different places in Japan. That was like my first time in Korea, so like everything felt new. So my experience might have been a little different. But taking that into consideration, a lot of countryside places in Japan are really like futsu. it's really like everyday normal. While in Busan, maybe this is like the traveler bias experience for being there for the first time.
Hmm.
I felt like there was so much to see in the countryside in Busan, so much to explore. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, and the Uber are super cheap. In Japan, there's no Uber. Like I was
Yeah.
going everywhere by Uber, super, super cheap in
Really?
South Korea. Yeah, like insanely cheap. They will drive you
Wow.
like 30 minutes, but like $10 or less.
That's awesome. What? I didn't know
But
that. I didn't know they were cheap.
that's also partially because the dollar is strong against the Korea too.
Yeah, but like the dollar's also stronger in Japan too. But the Japanese taxis and stuff like that and Uber services, they're more expensive.
There's no
So,
Uber in Japan.
well, sorry, taxi service. Yes, there is Uber.
Yeah.
Yes, there is an Uber. I
There's no Uber in
remember.
Japan.
Yes, there is. Because I remember when I was going home from to America and stuff like that, I remember taking an Uber, using an Uber app to go to my hotel. So I don't know. Now I'm confused.
Actually,
Was it an Uber?
no, actually, I
I think there
remember.
was Uber because I
Yeah,
did
no,
use one.
there is because I took one in Hokkaido too. But okay, I misremember. I'm sorry. It's just that it's not widely available. It's only available in certain
Yeah.
places.
Yeah, like I feel like
Yeah.
in big cities maybe.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
Osaka there definitely was.
Tenri Uber.
There was that's it. I remember like when we missed the train,
The
Dylan,
Oh
I
shipping.
think it
yeah,
was
we
wait,
had to
no,
take the
Carlos,
taxi.
me, and wait, were you there, Dylan? I think
Yes,
you were
I
there, right?
was. I was
Yeah.
It was
there.
all of us.
Yeah,
We
it was
missed
all
the
of us, right?
shipping.
And
That
then
was
we
our
missed the
killing
Yeah.
day
last train
out.
and stuff. So we had to go on a
Yeah.
Uber. I mean a taxi.
That was the day that we went up on like that huge like shrine thing and it had like a bajillion trillion gates.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Inari gates.
Fushimi Taishi.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
and then Carlos wanted to see the monkeys.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
you guys were persevering. How did you
For the
guys
monkeys.
like I think it was you and Alex and Carlos that went like really high up. I couldn't do it
No,
after
no,
like
no.
a certain
Dylan
time.
gave up. It was me and Carlo who went all the way
Yeah,
to
I
the
gave I
top.
remember I walked down with you, Natalie.
Yeah, because I was too tired. I was like, this is too much for me. I'm
Oh,
going
and
back
I remember
downstairs.
the matcha, like yo, Alex was so crazy for matcha.
Yeah, I
I'm
remember.
sorry.
And the
Excuse
strawberries were
me.
so good over there. Ugh.
Oh,
Oh, the
I'm crazy for
strawberries
matcha
in
too.
Japan are
They're sweeter,
exceptional.
right?
They're so good. They're
They're
so good.
yeah, they're sweeter. Yeah, more tasty.
I love
Yeah.
it. But yeah, memories. Speaking of like places, what are some must visit places in Japan that you recommend for future study abroad students?
Minato Mirai.
If you
I
can go
mean,
to Tokyo, if you're going to Tokyo, definitely
mhm.
go to Yokohama and go to Minato Mirai, as
Yeah.
Dylan said. Like you'll be
I really
the
wish I
beauty.
went to
No, like
Yokohama. Like I think I
it
would enjoy it
genuinely
more.
feels like it shouldn't exist. Like it's too perfect. Like it's so beautiful. And like the sea's right there, and there's like an amusement park right to the side. Like it's just
Ooh,
so nice.
Dylan,
that's
that
nice.
view of the ocean is
I know, because
phenomenal.
I stayed in a hotel there and I got like a crazy view. Like I could see the ocean in the whole port, and I could see like boats going in, like and like right next to it, I could see like the giant Ferris wheel, like and at nighttime you could see it like light up in colors. Like it was
Oh,
so
that's so
nice. And
nice.
also in like the
Oh.
hotel, like there was like a restaurant too. So like from the restaurant, it was also really high up, like a high floor, so you could see everything too. And
Hmm.
in the morning they had breakfast, so you would go there and get the same view, but like when the like it's morning time and like the sun's coming up.
Oh, that's so nice.
It
I
was so
remember
That
like
nice.
that's
sounds
something similar that I went through when I went to Dubai and like everything was like I was in I think it was in the 78th, 79th floor in my hotel and I basically saw almost like everything. It was nice. It was so nice to
Mm.
see. Love high buildings, but not too much. Um, but for me personally, I would recommend if you like Kirby or like video games and stuff like that, I would highly recommend that you go
Akihabara.
to Tennoji Station in
Oh.
Osaka. Because they have like this Kirby cafe, they have a bunch of other like themed cafes as well. Like I think they also have Final Fantasy as well.
Yeah.
yeah, they
I'm
do.
not a Final Fantasy girly, but I do know that there was so much merch there. And they also have like Lolita like bits as well as like a sock shop. A sock shop? Yeah, like just a shop that sells socks solely, which was interesting to see, even though the socks were really expensive. Like I remember they were like $7 for one pair. It's crazy. Um, but yeah, I recommend Tennoji Station a lot because
I'd
it's
We
probably
went
end up
there together.
recommending the like any malls that you find in your area because
mhm.
like at least from my experience, each mall that I went to was completely different, and you'll find a lot of stores that are like they're more expensive because they're not like international,
Hmm.
but you'll find a lot of stores that might have like interesting styles or like unique pieces of clothing that you're not going to find at a different mall. So
Yeah.
I also
Tishana,
just think it's like very fun to just like, oh, let's see what this mall has because a lot of them are pretty
Tishana,
different. Mm.
Tishana, there's only one mall in Japan. There's only Ion Mall all over Japan. There's just
Oh
the
yeah,
outlets in
Eon
the
is
mall.
everywhere.
Oh, but like they have the
They have
different gacha stuff.
they have the outlets and they have the Ion Mall and then they have the big stations, which is basically a mall all of in
Yeah.
itself.
Yeah.
Oh, I
There's
will say
literally
the
like one
underground,
in the
the
supermarket.
underground like shopping centers, those are pretty nice.
Mm.
Yeah, those are cool.
Yeah.
I do love the shopping centers too. I miss that. I miss the
Mm.
shopping
I
centers.
think people should go to Asakusa. Isn't that where like I think the Sky Tree is there. Like you can see like the whole Tokyo. It looks so cool.
Ooh.
Oh, Asakusa was like one of my favorite places in Tokyo.
Yeah,
I
I went
spent
to
there like a whole day.
I think it was like
When
Really?
some
I
Buddhist or Shinto. I forgot what kind of like temple or what it was, but I went there with Yoki and like
Mhm.
my friends and my brothers. And then after that, we went to the Sky Tree, and then we did karaoke.
Oh, that's fine. I remember I went to I personally really like Harajuku. If people who like fashion and like, walking around and seeing a bunch of really cool like outfits and stuff like that, and a bunch of interesting crepe flavors as well. I recommend Harajuku because Harajuku
in
is my number
retros
one favorite place to go in
in
Tokyo.
retrospect, I wouldn't go back to Harajuku. Like I went there the first time I saw the crepes. Like there's a lot of people dressed interestingly, some sort of
Yes.
interesting fashion.
I
But
love
I
it.
Interesting
think
fashion. The
that doesn't
Harajuku
appeal to me
fashion.
anymore.
So
It's just like
Okay,
a lot
let me
of
search this up. I want to see what this looks like.
it's so nice.
it
This
doesn't
is
appeal
very
to me
interesting.
anymore.
There
Yeah.
is a lot of people though, so if you're not a people person, I wouldn't recommend. But other than that, there's just like so much to do and so much to see, like in terms of outfits, in terms of like Sanrio merch and like other different kinds of merch as well. Like there's just so much. And there's also Pom Pom Pudding Cafe, which I went to and I loved so very much. I stood in line for 3 hours to go inside. It was great.
Uh-huh.
It was nice. But yeah, that's what I would recommend.
Do you guys remember that one time where we went with like one of the Japanese students that was like helping us? And I think it was me and Alex. I don't know if you were there. Were you there? I think Carlos was there too. And
I
like
don't
there was like
know.
I think there was like a Shinto or like Buddhist kind of like shrine thingy that you had to go through. And
Ah,
then like I remember like we made her like go through it or something, but she was like Tenri Kyo.
wait, who was that? Wait, where
It was
was
Mitsu. I think it was
that?
Mitsuno. It was in Tenri.
When? Like in early Golden Week or something? No, it wasn't Golden Week. It
It was like
was.
during like the beginning. I remember like we like I think you guys went in there or something, but like she wasn't supposed to because she's Tenri Kyo.
Oh, oh yes, yes, yes. I remember we were walking by a shrine
Yeah,
and we
we were just
saw.
walking by it. It was like a very narrow like road too.
Yeah, yes, I remember. I remember. Yeah,
It was funny.
yeah.